Hello, everyone out there in sound of my voice. Um, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about those of uh, anybody that is thinking about or debating about whether or not to become a YouTube creator. It can be very joyful at times. It can be very trying at times, and especially if you're talking about the things that you're passionate about and or demonstrating or whatever the case may be, whatever you start your YouTube channel as. Now if you're starting it because you don't have anything to do, then that's not too awfully bad. But if you're starting it just to have a job and have some extra money, well, sometimes you get to believing, is it even worth it? Because you got one person on this side of the camera and you've got 1,000 other on the other side of the camera, and maybe more than 1,000. And the people that feel very passionate about their beliefs may not be what you believe, and a lot of them will come on and comment and um, say things against what you believe and stuff like that. And um, I don't know. I mean, like I watched this. He's a homesteader. He's a little off grid. He built himself a tiny house, and I don't know how long he's been on YouTube, but he's been on quite some time, and um, he'll talk about the things he's learned while he was boondocking in his truck and his camper and stuff like that. And then he finally decided to settle down in a tiny house on an acre and a half of ground. Well, in his process of trying to uh, make videos, because he started it to make some extra money. In his process of demonstrating his off-grid tiny living and stuff like that, he would get an awful lot of pushback and a lot of comments that would uh, put him down and say what he was doing wasn't right and all this and that. And that he's been doing that now for a few years. Well, I've only been doing it. Well, I started last year and only did one video, and then when I moved here, I think it was in August, I did a video that shot up just like crazy, and I got a bunch of subscribers and people commenting, and I mean a lot of comments. And it wasn't long before I got monetized. And I'm not trying to tell you this to discourage you. I'm just letting you know, no matter how good your content is, no matter how well researched it is, and how passionate you are about it, and there's many, many other people out there that would be passionate about it a lot right along with you. But there's also going to be some people that they don't mean to be con- contradicting you or anything like that. They're just telling you how they believe. And but then there are some that are contradicting you, and then they're trying to tell you how to do it. Well, lucky me, I've only had a couple of people like that, but the other people that I've grown close to, um, they they come in and comment, and sometimes how they believe and how I believe gets all jumbled up, and it seems like we're talking about two different things, but in reality we are talking about the same thing, but not. So I can get my feelings hurt and traumatized just the same as the commenters can, and I'm learning to make my skin tough, have a tough uh, way to take it. I mean, because I mean, if you're passionate about something, and you're trying to teach other people about it, and it seems like they're either not listening or they're doing something else while they're watching your videos, or and they're not hearing what you're saying, and so when they comment, they're commenting about something else altogether, and so I'm just letting you know, be aware of what might come your way if you decide to start a YouTube channel. You gotta be strong in your beliefs. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta stand firm if you're making this as a business. You gotta stand firm. You gotta show up, whether you feel like showing up or not, because remember, it's a job. And most of the time, the people will love you. They'll just love you to pieces, and then other people, they don't love you so much, but they're there. They like what you have to say and stuff like that. But then there's other people that I don't even have a clue what they're thinking, and half the time I don't know what any of them are thinking. I just got to go by what they're saying, and I love people, but I have a hard time with people that don't even want to try. They and maybe they think they are trying, or maybe they think and they believe that they are doing the best that they can. But I don't never want to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't want to ever make anybody feel unloved, and make anybody feel that they've got to change their lives just because of my beliefs. They believe what they believe. If they believe that the sky is green and I'm trying to say the sky is blue, but if they believe the sky is green, then I'm leaving them alone. So all of you people out there that are thinking about YouTubing, be sure, be sure, be sure, be sure. Know yourself well enough whether or not you could finish through with it, and uh, show up when you needed to show up, and be kind and considerate, and um, um, I have found that if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So if you don't agree with your commenters or your subscribers, then there's ways of saying it nicely. That's just bottom line. But don't let their comments disturb you either. So, but having a YouTube channel is, I mean, YouTube supplies you with so many tools for your platform here that I'm just totally surprised that they provide us with so many things to help us make our videos. Uh, I don't even know the word, upscale. I guess that's what I want to say. Make them so that people want to look at them and stuff like that. Plus, you can add your own little beginnings and endings and stuff like that. So if you ain't got nothing else to do, and you've got money, you got your own money and stuff, but you want something to do, find something you're passionate about and do it. I mean, if you want to just do skits and stuff like that and make people laugh, if you're a funny person that can do those kind of things and make skits and stuff that just makes people roll on the floor with laughter, you can do that, because here's one thing. You're not facing all of them out there. You're looking at a camera and you see you. That's all you see is you. And make some money. Makes you feel good about yourself. I got my first paycheck sent out today. It'll probably be hitting my bank either in the morning or Monday. But I'm glad I did it, even though I've been through some um, heart-wrenching times with some of the things people say to me, because they say it and they don't really know me at all. And then when I try to comment back and explain that things are a certain way for me, then I end up hurting people's feelings, and I don't want to hurt people's feelings. So that's probably why best is just maybe put a emoji or something in the heart, and let them know that you recognize that they're there and that you appreciate their comments. So anyway, I'm gonna go, and if like I said, if you're seriously thinking about doing YouTube, then I would do a little bit more research on it. Go in and watch the YouTube channels that tell how to do it and everything. And I just recently learned how to put the end videos on, um, and how you can look up at the video and you can see uh, four little squares, or a subscribe button. Learned how to put all that in. So I'm still not real proficient at it, but I'm working on it. So, but anyway, I'm tired. It's 20 minutes till 10 in the evening. So we'll talk to you another time. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit will dry up your bones. And if you think you can, or if you think you can't, you're right.